See, this is where my approach to healing and dealing with toxic versus narcissistic people differs. And there's a reason that I haven't cut my dad off, and here is why. I have no memory of my mother ever cooking breakfast. Not once in my life. Not a biscuit, not a pancake, nothing. If I was lucky, she would take me to McDonald's or Hardee's. She didn't garden, didn't walk her dogs, didn't play with her animals, didn't interact with them really, short of sometimes cuddling one of them. She didn't socialize with friends ever. There was no such thing as a Christmas party or a 4th of July party or a Memorial Day weekend in our home. She had no hobbies and interests. She read romance books, and then when she got tired of doing that, she read a lot of psychology books. I have no memories of my mother ever doing anything fun with me or intentionally going out of her way to teach me any skills. She didn't teach me how to cook. Never even tried. She did not teach me how to clean. She didn't teach me how to care for myself. Now let's look at my dad. Any positive childhood memories that I have outside of memories at school or with my friends are with my dad. He used to take me to air shows. His work rented out the entire zoo one time, and he took me there, and it was really cool because I got to basically hang out in the zoo for free and ride rides and see the animals close up, and really cool. He also taught me about cars, taught me how to do things like change my wipers, check my tire pressure, change air conditioning coolant, change my oil, taught me all of that. On Sunday mornings, he also used to get up and cook breakfast. He taught me how to make eggs, he taught me how to make bacon, and he taught me how to make homemade biscuits from his family's recipe. My mom had one recipe for chicken and dumplings, and she kept it to herself and wouldn't give it to anybody. There were a couple times when I really got in trouble in college as well. I had a couple of health issues, and my mom was like, yeah, you're on your own, and basically left me in the hospital by myself. My dad drove 4.5 hours up to come and see me once she told him about it. He always made sure I had a car. He would make that trip and come and fix my car when it broke down in the middle of the road or it wouldn't start. He loaned me his truck once and taught me how to drive it. It was a manual, so he taught me how to drive a stick shift. Before I moved abroad, I lived with my dad. I got stuck and I was trying to save money and I was trying to make a move abroad happen for myself. And I didn't want to waste a ton of money moving into a new apartment on my own, starting over, yada, yada, yada. And he said, move in. And I did. Never once judged me, even though I was in a pretty bad place. I was super traumatized and had no idea. All of this amid apologies that he had made to me throughout high school, throughout college, and in my adulthood, for leaving, for not being there, for my mother, all of it. No, his apology did not change the damages that I suffered. He wasn't trying to do that. He felt compassion for what I had been through, and he worked hard, as much as he could, to set right what he could in my adulthood. And I'm grateful for that. Because real remorse, real forgiveness is words and action, and he's done both of those. So no, I'm not going to cut him off. That's the healing. That's the emotional maturity. That is family.